The new Vivo V7 Plus is Vivo's first phone to feature the new 18:9 aspect ratio display in addition to the 24 megapixel front-facing camera. We took multiple selfies in various light conditions and observed that while the front-facing camera lives up to its megapixel count, it is decent at best. Images in natural lighting conditions are good, with decent details and almost true to source colors. The phone features a front-facing flash as well, which Vivo says allows you to take moonlight selfies. You can also click a wide-angle selfie with the phone, and the phone uses the panorama method to take the image. The 16 megapixel rear camera on the other hand is better than the front camera. It is not a huge leap in terms of what we usually get in this segment, but it serves its purpose well. Images taken in ideal daylight conditions come out to be good with rich colors, and you won't find the minor lack of details unless you are pixel peeping. Images, however, start getting grainy as soon as you move indoors or anywhere with improper lighting. Image details remain intact and images themselves are fairly usable. You also get tons of filters such as Face Beauty mode, an Ultra HD mode and a Professional mode. The Ultra HD mode stitches multiple image captures to produce a 64 megapixel image, but these images are not anything to write home about. The smartphone sports a large 5.99-inch IPS LCD display which comes in an 18:9 aspect ratio. The phone has thinner bezels and higher screen-to-body ratio. However, even with the thinner bezels and a relatively slim design, the V7 Plus is no more ergonomic than a 5.5-inch device. The screen is wrapped in an all-metal unibody shell that looks and feels quite premium and is lightweight as well. The buttons as well as the fingerprint sensor are a little higher up, which means one might have to shuffle the phone in one's hand to reach them. One of the key USPs of the phone is its display, and it is an extremely good one at that. Color reproduction is decent, as is the touch response. What seems quite impressive though is how the auto brightness on this display works. It is not super fast, but it calibrates the brightness just right. What is a bummer though is Android is not yet mature enough to solve the app scalability issue with 18:9 aspect ratio. Hence, almost older apps have black pillars in full screen, which breaks the purpose of this elegant display. As for the user interface, it is iOS inspired. The quick toggle menu is a swipe up from the bottom, and if you give a closer look at the icons, they appear to be pretty much the same. The rear mounted fingerprint scanner is fast enough, and for that extra something, you also get face recognition on the phone. Moving to the performance, we are not happy with it. Vivo has employed the relatively new Qualcomm Snapdragon 450 SoC for the tasks. While this chip is as powerful as the Snapdragon 625 in benchmarks, it feels slightly less snappy compared to the latter. Using the phone for more than a week, we saw slight lag in animations more often than expected, making it noteworthy. Gaming on the phone is not bad, and games like Vainglory do take advantage of the extra screen space. While performance is not the Snapdragon's 450's strongest suit, the chip is not very power hungry. Gaming and camera do burn the battery quickly, but not at a very alarming rate. As expected, in our battery test the phone lasted for 6 hours and 33 minutes. Overall, the Vivo V7 Plus is a decent phone, but at an asking price of 21,990 rupees, it is not something we would recommend. The front-facing camera is good, but could have been better, and the same can be said about the rear camera. We do like the large display and the battery life is reasonable, but it would have been a compelling device if it had better performance as well. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and share this video.